Sorry, I missed that. How old are you?
A call has just come in from someone who says they were at school when pressure to get married first began.
You absolutely do not deserve to be being treated in this way.
This is the helpline for the Yorkshire-based charity Karma Nirvana. We've been given access to their call logs for the 12 months up to September. In an extract from a conversation with a health professional, an operator was told, a sibling is concerned that because of the shame she has been told she has brought on her family, her 7-year-old sister may be married off. In another case, a social worker told the helpline, the eldest daughter is 14 years old. This year they took her to Pakistan to get married. The 14-year-old is adamant that she wanted to marry. And a call for help came from someone who said about a family member, she became engaged when she was 12 years old and then had a religious marriage just after turning 15.
Many of these issues, because they happen in minority communities, we still find that professionals are quite fearful to tackle or address the issues, and there's a degree of normalisation as well.
When the call came that a 7-year-old was at risk, what went through your mind?
Shock, I think, the shock that this can still happen.
A bill is being presented to Parliament to raise the age of marriage in England and Wales from 16 with parental consent to 18, and the coercion of children into marriage to become an offence rather than the child having to raise the alarm. The vast majority of child brides are married off in community or religious ceremonies. This is the face of a girl who got married at 16, and Bridget Wall, now separated, says it was too young.
When you're married from the travelling community at 16, that's when you're considered an adult. It's just you're too vulnerable. You're too vulnerable, and it just should be illegal.
Bridget gave us a rare insight into the travelling community, claiming she'd heard of around a dozen cases in England in the last year of priests blessing 14 and 15-year-olds, seen in her community as the equivalent of marriage.
Basically, they think that it's fine then because they have a blessing, they have to live together, and she can't come home. She cannot come home because she has slept with this boy, and no one else will have her.
Some of Bridget's social media videos raising awareness have had more than 1 million views. Traveller groups have told us failing to engage with them over changes in the law risks children being taken into care, and they have not been sufficiently consulted. In West Yorkshire, we met local councillor Habiban Zaman, who works on women's issues. She told us she believes young people are mature enough to make a marriage commitment at 16.
That is concerning if it is below 16, but anything above 16, I think if the young people feel they want to enter into a marriage, then that's fine. If we're imposing a legal age on their marriage or their community ceremony, then it's leaving it wide open to abuse because they will do whatever they want to do behind closed doors.
Campaigners hope the private members' bill will lead to the biggest overhaul of marriage laws in 100 years. Lisa Holland, Sky News.